professionals, alright?
Imagine being professional.
Let me add. Life wanted to get added when they're gonna do it. I'm just gonna add here. Is that okay? I don't even know if I can do that. Does that even work? Could I even have permissions to add here? I don't even know.
I don't know if it worked actually.
I don't think it worked.
Like, I see it, but I didn't get tagged or anything.
Yeah. Oh well. Maybe just add.
Yeah, it didn't get tagged.
Maybe here is someone in our Discord.
Did mine work? I think it did.
Yeah, I think it's just, the mods and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I would be surprised if I had permission. I'm just used to doing it on my own Discord, so I just did it instinctively. Okay, and here we go. One of the most exciting matches of the day. We have KiwiKidd from Elite Legends versus Pippa of Elite Legends, and both sporting fairly similar teams. We see Conk, Heatran, and Weevil on both teams. Pretty much the standard mons in the meta at the moment. We see Mandibuzz, Togekiss, and Magnezone. Interesting choices from Pippa. Not really sure why Magnezone is here. I guess he was expecting a Skarmory or maybe a Ferrothorn from Kiwi. But, you know, both running, you know, fairly balanced teams. So we have the Rotom lead versus the Weevil lead. The Weevil is from Pippa, and he immediately just knocks off the Rotom. We know it's a bold Rotom right from that damage. Weevil has decent special defense, only taking 35%. And Conk comes right in to threaten Weevil out. Oh lord. So Pippa counter team stall. Conk comes in. Facade's Togekiss for 56, but see, this is a tough position every time because Conk is threatened out by Togekiss. So in theory, Togekiss can just get a free roost here. But do you want to stay in and potentially risk it? Yeah, he has to switch. Exactly. He goes for the roost. Now the question is, what kind of set is this Togekiss? I mean, if this is a nasty, assuming he said he was a stall counter team, you have to assume this is some kind of bulky, nasty plot heal bell set. Which, Rotom is just going to get a free pain split here, yep, and then most likely volt out. And he roosts again, expecting the pain split. Now, KiwiKidd does have Heatran, which can most likely handle this. Yeah, 41%. So this is definitely a bold Togekiss based off the damage we saw from Conk. Yeah, and he goes right into Heatran. And assuming, and he actually lands the T-Wave, expecting the Volt Switch on that turn. And this is interesting because assuming this is a calm Heatran, I mean, either way, dude, this is going to take a lot of fucking flinches to work this down. And he goes into his own Heatran. Let's see, does he get the Earth Power prediction? He just gets paired, so we don't even know. And this is where the mind games are. So KiwiKidd's slower, so he switches out. Doesn't want to eat Earth Power. Pippa just gets Stealth Rocks up on the Lando. I mean, this is already a very exciting game. I don't think this is Defog Lando. Assuming Rotom is his Defogger. Oh, and he stays in. And oh, Lord. He risks the Heatran on the Lando. I really do not like that play from Pippa. I think that was... It's too early to make that read. It's too early in the game to make that read. Especially when you have Togekiss up, who just easily switches into this. And he goes Mandibuzz, actually. Assuming he's Scarf Lando and he's locked. That was a really... It's too early in the game to make those reads, in my opinion. You see Amoonguss come in on the Mana Buzz. Mana Buzz gets the U-turn into presumably Weevil. And he actually goes Togekiss here. Which is a little bit curious. I feel like this just invites the Heatran in every time. And he goes for Nasty Plot on the Spore. Yeah, and Pippa is just playing way too greedy, I think. I mean, with Regenerator at, you know, the percentage that Amoonguss was at, there isn't a huge reason. He's not going to get OHKO'd by Air Slash from a bulky variant, which he already knew that he was. Now he just gets a free defog off, and then gets the Volt Switch back into whatever. I mean, I guess Pippa at this point is basically just saying, like, you're going to have to deal with my Togekiss one way or another. I'm at +2 now, so we'll see. I mean, Rotom can just easily Volt into Weevil here, and that's that for the Togekiss. Now, does Weevil want to eat +2 Air Slash? Oh, he actually just goes for Pain Split. So he wants the safe entry to Weevil, most likely. I guess the question is, does Bold Togekiss eat a Banded? There's no way at this percent. I mean, if he Roosts here again, I'm assuming he's going to click Roost again, because this seems like his strategy. Alright, I should actually post this on the, And he actually goes Heatran. And he's just para-flinching the Heatran. I mean, +2 Togekiss here is a threat. I mean, that is just a fact. Now, he does have Weevil. Yeah, and the para-flinch is really coming in big here. Let me pull up the calc on Banded Weevil. Let's see how much it will even do. I mean, Banded Weevil versus Bold Togekiss. I'm assuming this is a Bold max HP, max defense variant. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's 78 to 93, and +2 Air Slash does not kill. So you need to be at +4 for Air Slash to KO it, because he doesn't have Rocks down anymore. So, yeah.
He's got the Toxic off though.
Oh, he just got the Toxic. Sorry, I was looking at my screen. Yeah, and this is, I mean, he could have Heal Bell as his 4th move. We only saw T-Wave Roost. Oh, no, we saw 4 moves. T-Wave Roost, Air Slash, Nasty Plot. Yeah, he doesn't have Heal Bell. Yeah, and then he gets the Rocks off. Yeah, and that's rough. I mean, there's nothing on his team that could really pack Heal Bell. And it was just a matter of time with the bulky Tran to break through. Risking his own Heatran earlier, I think, was just a really big mistake. I think he was in a really good position up until that point. Yeah. He takes out opponent Heatran and Magnezone, but he's locked into T-Bolt now, which means he leaves free entry to Lando. Now Lando can just free U-turn. I mean, like, here I think it's an okay play to maybe just risk it. See if you T-Bolt. Yeah, see, I like this play. You know he's going to U-turn here. He's going to go for the momentum play. And this is his only ground type, right? Yeah. So, you get a load of Specs T-Bolt damage. Is that Specs? I guess it depends on the Amoonguss set, but now he gets a free Spore on something. You have to bring in Mandibuzz to go Defog. Amoonguss could just go for Sludge Bomb here to just fish for Poison Hacks. What's going on, guys? And this is an interesting turn. I feel like you have to go Mandibuzz expecting Spore, but does he? Oh, he just doubles right into Lando. I mean, Stone Edge is threatening here, but I think you really do have to remove Rocks if you're Pippa. And he'll probably just go right into Weevil on this turn. Yep. Kiwi just goes right into Weevil. And we see Roost from Pippa, which is interesting. I think Defog there is a much stronger play when you have 3 Pokemon weak to Rocks and you're behind. Because,
Oh, the camera.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I even have the fucking camera on. You just see my fucking dog in the background. My messy ass background. Okay. No, you can't see Kiwi's team, but you can still see it, yeah. Better that you can't see the HP bar, right? So. And he goes for the crash. So this is physically defensive Mana Buzz, and now he gets the defog off. I mean, now that he's locked crash, though, you can just go. So I think you have to double into... Oh, he doesn't switch Lando here. Okay. So he just crashes again on the zone. And now this is an interesting turn because you could just get a free fly. I guess he just goes back to Amoonguss. So I think a double for Pippa just right into Weevil is good here. Just double into Weevil here. And he goes Mana Buzz. Okay, I mean, this is fine too. Just get back to full HP. Yeah, he has Conk as well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, basically. Just Heatran, Rotom, Amoonguss Core, Weevil, Conk, and I'm forgetting a sixth now. Something. Weevil, Conk, Lando. No, it's not Keldeo. Is it Keldeo? No, I don't think so. So, I mean, we're gonna see a Rooster Mana Buzz here. No, I'm pretty sure it's Conk, yeah. No, he actually goes for the U-turn play. And we have Conk come in on Amoonguss, and this is pretty threatening. I mean, you could free click Facade here pretty much. I mean, even if he goes into Scarf Lando, he doesn't really want to be eating that. He actually goes for a knock here, which is interesting. Now he has to go for Facade. Now I wonder what he was anticipating with the knockoff. Maybe he wanted to remove the Scarf from Lando to open up Weevil Ice Crash spam. I think that's actually a pretty smart play. But getting the Giga Drain on the Conk is pretty... I mean, this actually opens up Magnezone quite a bit. If he can get another free Magnezone entry onto the Rotom or something, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't you Lifestyle? You can't call your own team Lifestyle, pal. So this is a very interesting game. Because Pippa, while behind... okay, well, this is really interesting, because this is really going to come down to... I mean, if Pippa's Conkeldurr is faster, and he gets the Drain off first, he can still win this at 61%. I still think he switches into Togekiss here, though. Oh, no, KiwiKidd is faster. That must... I would never make that trade unless I'm max speed Conkeldurr, but if I'm Pippa at 61. I feel like that's way too risky. But I feel like Conk is way too strong when he has Weevil on his team. You really don't have a Weevil check now. I mean, Weevil can pretty much just kill everything with Icicle Crash. Like, besides opponent Weevil. But I think everything is way too chipped. Yeah, and he goes for the double on the zone. And he gets it on Rotom, but the thing is, I don't even think Spec Zone kills Rotom here, and I'm pretty sure you're in Hydro Pump KO range. So you're basically forced to Volt Switch and then eat Hydro Pump on something. No? Okay. Does he Flash Cannon? I think he has to go for Volt Switch here. Yeah, he goes for T-Bolt, actually. And now he's in a really rough spot. I mean, you could... He's not going to hard lock EQ. No, he does hard lock EQ. He goes for the play again. So earlier in the game, he made the U-turn prediction play. And this turn... I mean, Lando basically gets 2 EQ kills when you have 2, you know, flying types on your team. It's a little bit, you know...